The race for Austin mayor already heating up. Mayor Kirk Watson announced just today he wants the job again come November. Thanks for being with us tonight at 6. I'm Britt Moreno.
And I'm Daniel Marin. KXAN's Grace Reeder got this scoop early and was one of the first to talk to the mayor ahead of his announcement.
We've made such great strides, but I want a full term of 4 years.
Austin Mayor Kirk Watson officially joining the list of people who will be on your ballot this November to be Austin's next mayor.
It was always the plan to run for re-election. It's just that I also wanted to get some things done that needed to be done, in my view, to keep up our momentum at City Hall. Things like getting a city manager hired. And we landed that plane and taxied it to the gate last week, and so it's now time to move on to other things.
There are now 4 people in the running. We introduced you to these 3 when they made their announcements earlier this year. Former Austin City Council member Kathy Tovo, the executive director of an East Austin community group, Carmen Yanis Polito, and the former executive director of Central Texas Interfaith, Doug Greco. Some of those challengers took to social media platforms to express disappointment that all but 2 current city council members endorsed the mayor Wednesday. Tovo writing in part, quote, "I served with several of these council members and I know they don't support the racial profiling of communities of color. So why would they endorse the person who invited DPS into this community, ushering in a program that led to those predictable results?" Watson pointed the finger right back at Tovo on that, saying that partnership was an attempt to help the city with staffing shortages at the police department.
And a big part of that is because of decisions that have been made before I got there, including by the person I think that's making that attack, to essentially defund the police and to stop cadet classes. So part of what my job has been for the past year is to try to be creative in trying to fix some of the damage that was done before I got there.
Grace Reeder, KXAN News.
And if you missed it in our earlier newscast, the mayor also talked to us about his vision should he be reelected. We've got that over at KXAN.com, and you can also find more information about the platforms of the other candidates in that same story.
Looking in depth, the reason Watson is up for re-election after just 2 years is because of a recent change in city elections. Voters approved moving the mayoral election to line up with presidential elections with the hope of a higher voter turnout. Watson first served as mayor in Austin from 1997 to 2001.